Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostle of great millstone that rule well, and citation to the elect is pushing this truth in all sincerity. So today, I want to talk about how Esau, he's losing his grip. All right, he's losing his power. All right. And basically, Esau, he wants war. Okay. So the thing is, right, Jacob's trouble, okay, it already started. Okay. World War III already started. All right. Now the thing is, it's not very evident. It's not in a 100% fruition where everybody, all the masses know, okay? But the thing is the facts is it already started, okay? There's already war going on as we speak, okay? And Jacob's trouble, Jacob's already suffering, okay? This is the very beginning of it, all right? This is the beginning, all right? Just that people don't completely 100% see it, all right? But it's going to be evident soon, all right, that Jacob's trouble, okay, is here. And World War III is here as well, all right? Now, with Jacob's trouble, okay, that comes the destruction of America, all right? And the destruction of America comes with Esau losing his power, all right? Now, Esau, he wants to wage war, okay? He sees that he's losing his power, okay? He's getting mad and pissed off, and he wants to wage war, okay? He wants to do what he can to keep his power. But the Most High, all right, appointed that devil a certain amount of time to be able to rule, okay? It says that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So that means the wicked runs the earth. Who runs the earth? Who has the influence of the earth? The so-called white man does, all right? The Edomites, all right? So the thing is, Esau sees that his kingdom is falling, okay? And it's time for Jacob to rule, all right, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And he hates that. He's mad. So he wants to rage any type of war that he possibly can. He just wants to fight, okay? He wants to fight and keep everything, all right? So this video right here, it says, police may have thwarted, okay, three shootings in 5 days, all right? So basically, in the last 5 days, all right, they stopped 3 mass shootings that could have came, all right? So what's up with this, man? What's up with these people trying to do all this craziness and just shooting, all right? But the thing is, the spirit of the Edomites, okay, is getting riled up, and they're getting exposed, okay? They've been getting exposed for years, all right? They're exposed as the devil, okay? They're exposed as evil people, all right? An unfair, evil people, all right? And they're just going to have to go through their judgment, okay? Now, the thing is, they don't want to go through their judgment, all right? They want to continue to rule forever unrighteously, okay? And they just want to just keep, they think that they're going to keep ruling forever. They think that they're ugly as, all right? The leprosy behind fucking evil, unsalted behind is going to continue to rule, all right? And then the righteous, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are going to continue to be broke and just continue to be in a mess. That's not the case, all right? Now, Esau sees that power switch, okay? And now he's just going crazy. Now he's trying to do all these mass shootings. He's just a fucking retard, all right? 3 shootings, okay, that could have happened, all right, were stopped in the last 5 days. So naturally, the Edomites are in a state of, I want a war. I'm in a state of panic. That's the word. They're in a state of panic. That's the perfect word, yeah. All right? So let's watch this video.
CNN is learning that law enforcement may have thwarted as many as 3 possible...
A bunch of white boys, too, man. Just look. A bunch of white boys. Just look. You don't see Jake doing mass shootings. You don't see a black guy going around just shooting everybody in a crowd. Look at these dudes, man. Esau is in a state of panic, all right? He's panicking. He's like, damn it, I'm losing my power.
Possible mass shootings in the last 5 days. In Florida, an arrest caught on camera of a man who sheriff's deputies say was fascinated with mass shootings.
And yes, I am judging how he looks. All right, it's in the scriptures. You can tell a lot by a man by his appearance. All right, if you see a certain person and the way they look, you can make. Obviously, it's not a 100% judgment, and it's going to be 100% right, but you can make a roundabout judgment about them. All right? You can make a roundabout, accurate judgment about somebody, okay? If you see someone with a bunch of tattoos, all right, a bunch of piercings all over their face, all right, bald head, all right, no beard, okay, and they have a crazy look in their eye, all right, you're going to think that's a safe person, right? You're not going to judge that person and say, you know what, with all these things I see, all right, maybe I should stay away from them. You're not going to say that? Yo, America's a hypocrite, all right? This is a hypocrite.
According to investigators, the man detailed plans to, quote, shoot as many people as he could in a large crowd. Police reportedly hailing that man's ex-girlfriend as a hero, saying she tipped.
See, man, why would you want to do this, man? Why would you want to go around just shoot people up like that? Only the Edomites would want to do that because they're sick human beings. They're base. Base means lowest. Basic. Low. Trash, filth.
Them off. And in Connecticut, the FBI arrested another man in his 20s after receiving a tip that he was attempting to purchase large capacity rifle magazines from out of state. Upon raiding his home, authorities say they found a stockpile of illegal weapons, including rifles, a handgun, and titanium body armor. And in Ohio, the FBI seized an arsenal of weapons from a 20-year-old man they say threatened to attack a Jewish community center. Police say that man, a 20-year-old, is a self-professed white nationalist who had racist and anti-Semitic posts on his social media. CNN's Polo Sandoval is following all of these developments. So, Polo, what more can you tell us?
Well, Fred, we should note that Ohio man's name is James Reardon. Police say he made an Instagram post of a video which shows a man shooting a rifle. But one of the things that really caught the attention of police in New Middletown, Ohio, is that the Jewish Community Center in Youngstown was actually tagged in that caption. And that caption also implies that the gunman that's seen in the video would be the shooter behind a potential attack at the center. We should also note that that Instagram page also includes many anti-Semitic comments and white nationalist content. Now, before charging Reardon with telecommunications harassment, police did recover several rifles in his mother's home, ammunition, a gas mask, a bayonet. All of it's being processed at this hour. The FBI has interviewed.
Esau's a fucking freak, man. Let's get a scripture. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which pursue thee. All right. So basically, all the curses that are upon us, okay, all of the madness that we go through, okay, ill and poor judgment that we have, that's why we're in shambles as a nation, okay? All of the different rhetorics that we believe in, all of the madness that the Israelites do, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do, all right, it's going to be put on our enemies, all right? It's going to be put on the other nations. And the top enemy of Israel, all right, is the Edomites. It's in the scriptures, all right? The top enemy of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as you can easily see, is the white people, the so-called white man. Okay? So, long story short, all right, they're going to be the new niggers. They're going to be the new lowlives. Okay? They're already a low-life people. They're already designed as base. Okay? But the Most High just gave them a time to rule. Okay? Esau has his time to rule, okay? So he got a blessing to be able to rule, but that blessing can be taken away, and then all the curses that we have and the reason why we can't do anything, all right, successful as a nation, all right? That's why we stay broke. That's why we kill each other. That's why we do steal from each other. That's why we enjoy being retarded and not furthering ourselves. That's going to be all on our enemies, okay? And you can see already that's switching, all right? How stupid could you be to post these different things? You're retarded to post this. You're retarded to post your intentions about a shooting. That's retarded as hell. So now Esau's starting to lose his judgment, okay? Just like how we're stupid and we just make, no, not the 1/3, okay? The 1/3 is gonna turn back, okay? All right, and they're gonna turn back, and they're gonna try to follow the law, statute, commandments, which washes them, which puts them in a state of correct judgment. All right. Now, obviously, we're not perfect, okay, and we're still under the curses, but the curse is being lifted up off of us, okay. So, but I was talking about the 2/3, okay. I was talking about the 2/3, more notably, okay, because there's wild beasts, okay, and they don't think, they have no judgment. So just as they don't have judgment because they're cursed, the white man, okay, the Edomites are gonna have no judgment because they're getting cursed, okay. And you can see right here that was a stupid judgment that man did to post that just like that, to post his intentions like that. See, these people are going mad, all right. These curses are falling upon them. All right, so let's go back to the video.
Not pressed any federal charges of their own, so at this point those charges remain at the state level. The Youngstown Area Jewish Federation, which actually runs the Jewish Community Center, saying that not only it but also other various synagogues in the area are currently seeing additional security there. I also want to take you to Florida for the second case that we're monitoring, in where police body camera video actually shows the arrest of 25-year-old man who's believed to have threatened to commit a mass shooting. That 25-year-old's name is Tristan Wicks of Daytona Beach. He was detained by police. He's suspected of sending text messages that were threatening to open fire on large crowds. In fact, one of them specifically read, quote, "A school is a weak target. I'd be more likely to open fire on a large crowd of people from over 3 miles away. I'd want to break a world record for longest confirmed kill ever." Again, that's that post there. According to a release from the county sheriff's office.
See, now the Edomites, okay, these curses are falling upon them, okay? Now they're losing judgment, okay? They're losing the ability to make sound decisions, even though they're wicked, they've been making bad decisions in terms of breaking the law and they're just evil, but in terms of being able to make an intelligent decision, all right, of how to be able to rule, okay, because they did deceive the whole world, okay. So it took some crafty, intelligent thinking to do that, even though they're wicked as hell, all right. But it did take crafty thinking to be able to do that and to rule the world, all right. Now, that which you would say intelligence or judgment that they had to be able to rule the world is losing, is fading, okay. And Esau, doesn't he say that it's a good thing to push and strive for success in in a business, or push in success, make a lot of money or something like that, you know what I'm saying, furthering the country. Now Edomites are talking about success. I want to be in the Guinness World Record books of the most killing, mass shooting. See? You see that? Retarded.
Wicks told detectives that he does not actually own weapons. However, he is fascinated with mass shootings, Fred.
And then in Connecticut, what are we learning?
That's the third case that we know about, where a Connecticut man was arrested on Thursday who also showed an interest in carrying out a mass shooting. Police say 22-year-old Brandon Wagshaw was arrested on weapons charges in Norwalk, Connecticut. Police saying that they received a tip that he was buying a rifle, or at least various rifle parts, and then attempted to build his own weapon. But also in this case, what caught the attention of police were various Facebook posts that indicated that he wanted to carry out a mass shooting. He remains in custody. So really the main attention here that's being focused on of all these three different investigations are these various posts that were put online. That's what initially caught the attention of federal investigators, and also in many cases, of course, local police as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, Paula Sandoval, thank you so much. All right, so for more now on the Florida arrest, I'm joined on the phone by Volusia County Sheriff Michael Chitwood. So, Sheriff,
That's good enough, scripture. Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it, is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, so Esau losing his power, okay, is destruction of America, and the destruction of America, all right, is simultaneous with Jacob's trouble. All right, so at the same coin, all right, Jacob is going to be going through absolute tribulation and absolute terror, really. Okay, he's going to be suffering. Okay, and 2/3 they're going to be in absolute agony and pain and death. Okay, because of their sins, because they didn't turn back. All right, so they're going to be in a pure state of just mourning. Okay, the Most High is literally going to torture them. Okay, he's going to torture them, but he's also going to torture all the other nations. Okay, he's going to torture, and he's definitely going to torture Esau. Okay, so Esau's losing his power. All right, and he's getting primed and ready to go into slavery. All right, so just as okay, it's Jacob's trouble, so Jacob's going to suffer, but everybody's going to suffer. All right, everyone's going to suffer except for the 1/3. Okay, now the 1/3 is going to be tried, okay, the trials, but they're not going to suffer like 2/3 and all these other nations, all right, during Jacob's trouble. All right, so like I said, Jacob's trouble, the Israelites will be suffering, but everyone is going to be suffering, and all the other nations, including Esau. Okay, and his suffering is him basically losing his power, getting the curses upon him, and getting ready to go into slavery. All right, let's go back to the video.
take me through how your office was alerted about these shocking text messages.
Yeah, he lost his job. He even says in one of his text messages where he talks about it would be a good way to die happy is killing other people.
And you made the discovery of those weapons after you pursued him over the alarming texts. So now...
See, that's why Esau is going to be rounded up, okay, after 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, hardcore slavery, and he's going to be rounded up, okay, all the Edomites, and then they're going to be lit and torched, okay, and then they're going to be destroyed, okay? That's why the Edomites need to be vaporized off the face of the planet, because they're wicked, because they don't have any value, any righteous value. Okay, if you keep these people here, there'll be death, there'll be sadness, there'll be crying on this earth. Nobody wants that, so we need to exterminate the Edomites. Will be exterminated. Okay, that's why the Most High is going to exterminate the Edomites. Okay.
This young man is in custody. He is being interviewed, or has been interviewed. What more has he been willing to say? What's his story? What have you learned?
He hasn't given up his location to us yet, but it's concerning because he's clearly outside of the realm of society, of normal society. So we're going to be interested to see what his fingerprints and his DNA come back to. He's being held without bond, and in Florida, we have what's called risk protection orders, where we seize your firearms. You're unable to purchase or obtain firearms until he's attend a hearing with the judge. So, you know, this is what they are. They fly below the radar screen, these folks, and it's so important for the community to notify law enforcement. All three cases that you see, it's people coming forward and prevented mass killing.
Let's get some more scriptures. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and they shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, and it says all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, and there's another scripture that sounds just like it. All right, this is Mark 13:8, and when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, but be not troubled. Be not troubled. for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. It's soon. All right. Now this is verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. All right. These are the beginnings of perilous evil times. This is the beginnings of suffering. All right. This is the beginning of the worst time in history. Okay. This is going to be the most Jacob's trouble. All right. The destruction that's coming is going to be the most destructive time in history. All right. It's going to be the most. It's going to be the ultimate time of pain and death. All right. And it says right here, nation against nation. All right. So it's going to be different, what you would say, so-called countries versus different countries. All right. Different. Because when it comes to the nations, really talking about basically your lineage. Okay. Talking about your basically your family line, your race. Okay. Because this is race wars. This is race riots. Okay. This right here is black people. This is basically what you would say, black people versus white people versus Asian people versus Indian people versus so-called natural-born African people, so-called indigenous people. Okay, this is basically race wars right here. All right. So let's go back to the video. Let's watch a little bit more.
Yeah, that vigilance was something else. I mean, that's very powerful. Now, you made reference to, we haven't pinpointed his location. What do you mean by that, his location? You mean his state of mind?
No, his location of where he intended to carry this out. I mean, we're like Volusia County, Florida, and Daytona Beach. We're like every other city and county in America. We have festivals and events, and we
right.
would be a target-rich environment.
Right, because and so now I'm reviewing some of his text. You're talking about, like, he made a specific reference in his text where he says, "But a good 100 kills would be nice. I already have a location."
Correct.
Is that bad? Yeah,
that's what we're thinking. Yeah, I mean, he already knows in his mind what his plan was. And like I said, he had a rifle and 400 rounds of ammunition. There's a lot of carnage could have been caused when he fulfilled what I truly believe in my heart that he is an active shooter. That's exactly what he was. He fits the profile exactly.
Wow. So reports are that it was roughly 12 hours from when deputies, first got the tip from this ex-girlfriend, between that information and his arrest. I mean, you were able to move rather quickly because, most people might presume investigating an individual might take a lot longer than that before acting on that kind of tip.
Yeah, but in this case, it was all the municipalities worked together. In the first municipality got the initial information. It wasn't their jurisdiction. They passed it on to the second municipality, who went to his place of work to start.
See all this racism, all right? All these people fighting against different, cultures and races, okay? Nation against nation, all right? Race wars, race riots, okay?
Already was fired. The third municipality was Daytona Beach Shores, who was able to set up a surveillance and get him outside of the Winn-Dixie. And then the sheriff's office, we got involved, started questioning him, got the search warrant, seized his weapons, did the risk protection order. So it was all of law enforcement in Volusia County.
All right. So I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.